This is Spirit Guide, just setting up, trying to go live during the day to see, what that's like. So yeah, so if you come in, let me know. If not, I'm just gonna start a reading. I'm gonna do a reading for the collective, for the anticipated collective. Usually when I start the readings, hold on. Usually, when I start the readings for the anticipated collective, it calls the people in, it calls the collective in, okay? If not, I will just still do my. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's let Oracle lead us. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, this is the book. I lose those books typically after I get them. The only one I kept was the tarot one, but I lost that a while ago, so. I don't know. So let's see what is going on with this reading, what's guided. Thank you so much. Thank you, Divine, for everything you've done. And let me get into this. What's going to happen? What messages is for the tribe? What messages are for the tribe? Okay, let go. One more. So someone is dealing with a decision here, whether to stay or whether to go, right? These cards don't really come in the upside down, right? Because this is let go would have been upside down, meaning stay, and unlikely means the person will still be there. But we're just going to take them as right side up, unlikely and let go. So someone is being guided to let go of something, right? And because it came out in the reverse first, and they don't really come out in reverse, I tend to sometimes honor that because it's like the universe saying to me, it's your choice, right? So everything with tarot is not set in stone, guys. Everything is not set in stone. When you go to tarot readers and things, they're getting the energy from the moment you're there. So that second, okay, it does change by the next day. It can change within that hour. It can change however, okay? So whoever asked the question, it says let go and unlikely. Okay, it says let go and unlikely. If you're in the chat and you want to put a question, you can do that. I definitely am doing yes, no's, but I'm going to start a reading. Okay, so welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like when you come in. All right. So someone has a situation where it's saying let go and it is unlikely. It is unlikely to me is answering if you had a second question, right? So maybe you said, will this person reach out to me? Unlikely. So someone is in separation. Someone is in no contact. Someone might be divorced, right? There's something going on where there's a separation of two people. Okay, there's a separation of two people. Is there any information? Don't forget to hit the like, please, when you come in. Oops. Three of Staff in reverse, okay? So that indecision, that, not able to make a decision, this person, whoever this is that you're in no contact with, is not making, there are options. There are three options in front of them, right? So Three of Staff in the upright is making a decision. They're not making a decision. It's almost like I'm getting the energy they're waiting for you to come to them. Right? They're playing the long game. Okay. Is there any more energy, please? What about this Three of Staff in the reverse? What about the Three of Staff in reverse? What about it? Yeah, Chariot, right? So this is moving quickly, right? So energy, like they're moving towards something quickly. But even with them moving quickly, look, they're looking away. This person's playing a game with you. Whoever this is, they're playing a game. I'm sorry, I'm talking to you and I'm cooking at the same time, which is crazy, right? All right. Don't forget to hit the like, please, when you come in. All right, let's go. And if you have a question, you can put it in the chat. What about this? What else about this Three of Staff in reverse? Decisions are not being made. Yeah, see, look, there's no strategy here. There's no strategy. Yeah, this person's playing games. Yeah, maybe that's why it says let go. They're playing games with you. So like when I see 3 of coins in the reverse, there's no strategy. They're just kind of waiting. It's like waiting, just look, 10 of coins in the reverse. They're even like threatening the happiness that you guys have like built with the 10 of coins in reverse. This is a prideful individual. Let's continue. Give me more on this no strategy. What is a no strategy? Like what is, I don't get that. No strategy? 9 of swords. Okay, good. So even though there's no strategy to what they're doing, they're up. It's keeping them up. It's keeping them in their head, right? It's keeping them probably because you're not calling, you're not texting, you're not talking. There's no strategy. You just went silent. They went silent. And remember, in the beginning, the oracle said, let go and unlikely. Right now, I'm building on let go. I'm trying to figure out what happened. And then I'll build on unlikely, right? So this here is a strategy going on. Let me get 2 more. There's a strategy at play. I'm sorry, there's no strategy at play. It's just like the person just, you know, but they're 9 of swords. They're in their head though, right? They're in their head. Someone with no contact with someone. Look, no justice, right? It's not fair. It's not going to balance out. It's not going to balance out. I just see people playing games here. Give me some of this 9 of sword energy. What is going on with that? Like, what is this? I just saw strength try to come out. All these cards are in the reverse. Tower, yeah. This person's overplaying their hand. And I'm going to let you know in a minute what's going on with this. This person, tower's hitting. Yeah, that's why the 9 of swords. Yeah, that's why the 9 of swords is here. They're overplaying their hand. Can I have more energy on this tower, please? More energy on this tower. More energy on the tower, please. Is there energy on the tower? Hold on, guys. Yeah. Someone overplayed their hand. Someone tried to get control of a situation and winded up losing it. Tower hit. Someone in this situation in our tribe, in a relationship, tried to get the upper hand on someone and lost the relationship. It's like they were overconfident in their potential in that relationship. They were overconfident and they lost it. Yeah. Yeah, see, but 6 of cups is in reverse. So that lets me know, even though the connection was lost, the tower was hit. The other person, both people have not moved on yet. It's almost like stalemate. Everybody's sitting still waiting for the person to blink. Crazy. These are crazy games going on. Is there more energy on this justice in reverse? Ace of Cups. Yeah, no one's using love here. This is a game that's being played. Yeah. I don't know if both parties are playing a game. That's why Divine told us in the beginning to let go. Right? I don't know if both people are playing games, but I do know games are being played here with the heart. And Divine's not happy with it. That's why Tower hit. You know, and I'm going to explain that in one more minute. Let me get 2 more energies on this tower. What happened with this tower? Why did the tower hit? Tower, of course, can hit if it's supposed to hit. But also tower can hit if Divine feels like people are abusing each other or abusing the connection. See, once we have a connection, that's a divinely given gift. A connection with a human being is a divinely given gift. Once you start playing games with it, Divine knows you're abusing it. And Divine will send a tower in to break it up. Because Divine's like, I don't have time for this. You know, we on earth measure our worth by our money. How much money we bring home. Right? How much money we earn. In Divine time, right? That's all about love, family, and connection. And if we are not treating each other properly as divine would have liked, then divine lets it go. Sends towers to separate people. Could be for a moment or could be for a lifetime. Six of Staff. Everything is in the reverse here. Everything is in the reverse. Except for the Tower. See? And I've shuffled these cards twice. Everything is in the reverse here. And I'm going to go over that because this is a difficult read because everything's in the reverse. That's why you're being told to let this go. Let it go. I get a lot of playing energy. Right? Knowing, look, even hope is in the reverse. One more. Let me have one more off this Ace of Cups energy, please. One more for this Ace of Cups before I even build on it. Yeah, everybody's playing games in this thing. Look, that's what I told you. Divine stepped in and said, stop. Divine stepped in and said, this is enough. Like it's done. No more. No more. Okay, so let me go and build on this a little bit more for you. So with the Magician in reverse, you are not in control. This other person is not in control. When we started the reading, we asked the Oracle. You asked the Oracle a question. It came out, let go. Okay? And I didn't understand it. No one else understood it. We began to build on it. The reason the Oracle is saying let go, because right now, no one is in the supreme divine being energy. Everyone in this situation is operating out of ego. When you operate out of ego, you can't operate out of divinity, out of the best interest for the connection. So no one's in control here. There's no magician energy here. There's no hope here. Hope is built on love. Hope is built on sacrifice. Hope is built on caring for others. That's not even here. Okay? It's like, look, Ace of Cups is not even here. It's in reverse. Okay? So it's like this whole reading is saying people are playing games with each other in a relationship. Six of Staff is even in the reverse. Someone's playing, the whole relationship is games, and Divine sent a tower to reset everybody. It's like, why are there so many games being played here? And even with the games being played, look, someone's in Nine of Swords. That doesn't make sense to me. You're playing games with each other. Both parties are doing this. You're playing games with each other, but someone's suffering. Someone's having sleepless nights. Someone can't come to cope with their situation. Someone's missing someone. But nobody's contact. Somebody's in no, both people, both somebodies are in on no contact. And justice is in the reverse. This is not the way this connection is supposed to go. I'm getting intuitively that Divine sent a tower in to reset this relationship because this is not how it is supposed to be. This, I do get, this relationship is a divine connection. It's supposed to be. This relationship, I want to see the Hierophant. This relationship is supposed to be. But because people are playing games and are not thinking of the divine message the best, there's no strategy here. It's just game playing. It's not fair. Divine came in and broke it apart. When Divine breaks something apart, that could be a divorce. That could be separation for years. When Divine has to break up a couple that is divinely ordered to be together, what happens is Divine breaks it in a way that it can't be repaired without some serious work. You can't repair this without serious work, serious commitment. And that's what Divine did by sending in the tower. Once the tower came in on Nine of Swords. So someone is suffering. I think both people are suffering in this connection because of the games being played back and forth. So Divine said, okay, here, reset, right? Let me ask to see if someone thinks another person is cheating. That's what I'm getting. I don't see cheating. I don't see cheating up here at all. It's just somebody's playing. You're both playing games. You're both playing. It might be the no contact. I don't really get it's no contact game. I get it's like You call me, I won't call you till you call me. You call twice, I call once. You call 3 times, I call twice. Is that kind of thing, which is messing the connection up, right? Look, this connection is supposed to end in marriage. This card came out. This connection that you're currently out of contact with was supposed to end in marriage, but it is not. Marriage is in the upside down. This is the contract card. Marriage is only a contract. Yeah. So somebody messed it up. Somebody messed this connection up. I think you can get the connection back. Hold on. Tell me some more of this 2 of coins, and then I'm going to see what the masculine has to say. Now, remember, I'm only building on let go. I'm not building on unlikely yet. I haven't even started building on unlikely. I'm only building on let go, right? To see why divine said let it go. Why? What's the issue, right? 2 of coins in the reverse. Can you tell me more about this 2 of coins in the reverse, please? More about this 2 of coins in the reverse. Yeah. See? Divine blocked you. Slow messages or messages not getting to you. Divine blocked you, yeah. Both of you, divine, put on timeout. Because you're messing up what divine has put together. At a certain point of our life and our timeline, divine will step in when you pray enough, when you ask enough, when you meditate enough on an energy, and will answer your prayers. But when the prayers get answered and games are being played, divine steps in and puts a block on it. Says, no, no more. Because you're playing games right now. Let me get one more on this 8 of staff in reverse, please. One more on this 8 of staff. And I know, guys, you want to see the perfect answer. And you can't, though. Because there's too many false starts here. Too many false starts. Chariot came in, the person came after you. Chariot came in, as soon as Chariot came in, Justice was in the reverse. 10 of coins is in the reverse. But the Chariot's here. I'm getting energy in this connection like somebody played games from the very beginning and somebody didn't realize it. That's what I'm getting. This is a gamer. Yeah, you've got the High Priestess. Use your intuition. Please follow your intuition. If your intuition says contact them, contact them. If your intuition says don't contact, don't contact. I would say, thank you for the like. I would say don't block this person. Don't block their number. Don't do that. Because divine has already blocked them. Don't block their number from your phone because divine has blocked them. The way divine blocks them, like their phone bill, all of a sudden it comes due. They can't afford it. Or sometimes their phone will fall into water and they can't retrieve all messages. They can't retrieve all phone numbers. They have to get a new phone. Therefore, your number is not in there. That happened already. That happened. Divine blocked you. So you don't have to do the blocking. Divine did it. Yeah, divine did the blocking. Because somebody's playing, both parties are playing this pride game, and divine wants you two to come together as soul mates, as life partners. Divine does not like what he and she is seeing. 4 of Swords energy, exactly. Divine doesn't like what they're seeing. It's like I put these two together to start their purpose in life, and they're playing games with each other. They're playing human games in a spiritual connection. Divine's not happy about it. You're playing human games in a spiritual connection. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the love is gone. Someone is in King of Swords energy. There is something that you don't see happening. Okay, which is to me positive in this reading. Because this reading, y'all could tell, is really starting to get me angry, okay? Because I don't like when divine puts something together and we as humans mess it up. It's like divine knows what is being done and we just human things. So anyway, so there is something you don't see in this connection, right? Look at how this dogs are loyal. Dogs in tarot also represent royalty. They represent loyalty. They represent like a unbridled kind of I'm here for you always. There's something we don't see. And it's very significant that this is a woman holding the swords. Women in history don't hold swords. That's not our place. Okay? I'm getting that other than cheating, but it's not cheating if you're not together. Other than this person possibly does have someone else, it doesn't matter. This person is now kind of coming to grips with the connection that is lost, which is the connection with you. They're coming to grips with it. But you don't see it happening. You don't see it happening. Look, I didn't even see that. I was up there talking about Two of Swords. 5 of Cups, confirmation. They're coming to grips with what they lost, right? And I'm thinking that's divine's punishment right here. Here it is. That's divine's punishment. You know, that's the tower. That's the tower that came in, separating you two, because the two of you are playing human games with divine connection. And now you can't sleep. One of you can't sleep. Okay? It's not fair. Now the person's starting to see, uh-oh, was this the person for me? Did I mess this up? That's good. Okay. See, now the reading, now it's getting positive because I was losing it. I was like, what? Yeah, look, King of Cups, right? That's the ultimate, that's the big love. King of Cups is in reverse. No one's using love. Everyone's using human tactics. 4 swords. Okay? Yeah. Y'all put human connection in a divine counterpart. That's what you did. You put human connection with a divine counterpart. You can't do that. That's why divine sent the tower in. You can't play those games. Okay, let's see one more on this King of Cups in reverse. One more in this King of Cups in reverse. Someone has to do a lot of soul searching. And someone has to do a lot of I said a lot of soul searching and a lot of, I'm about to say understanding. And look what came up. 8 of Swords. Yeah, soul searching has to happen. 8 of Swords, of course, is public embarrassment. Embarrassment to facts. Embarrassment to how they're behaving. Embarrassment to the situation. Yeah, that comes out on King of Cups when I asked about it. It's like both of you. It's not just one of you. Both of you have to go into hermit. You have to go into hermit because you messed this divine connection up with your ego, with your pride. Now, I know it's one person over another. I understand. And you're saying it wasn't just me. It was them too. I get it. But the bottom line is you're suffering. That's the bottom line. And divine does not like people to suffer. Not with a connection divine put in. This is a divinely ordered connection between 2 people. You two in another realm have sat before divine, and divine has said this connection will come to being. And that was your mission. You were supposed to find each other. You did, but when you did, you started playing the games. And the way you know it's your connection or not, if your connection happened quickly, out of nowhere, you don't even know where this person came from, you're not aware of how this person got there, they just showed up and they're in your heart. If this happened quickly, then you know this is your reading. Whoever's reading this connection happened quickly. And it happened without warning, right? We didn't know who that person was coming in. They just came in. And when they came in quickly. And everything was going good. But the problem is the games started happening, right? The games. And look on the bottom of the deck. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Someone's thinking someone's cheating. Maybe from the beginning. There was no cheating. Because the 2 of Cups is right under it. There was no cheating. This is games being played. Look, people watching each other on social media. It's games. And someone trying to move on quickly. Look. Lovers in reverse. There you go. Because of all these games that have been played, Page of Cups. You just keep going. Look. It just keeps. This person, Wheel of Fortune. This person, the last one, Five of Coins. This person was your blessing. They were your wheel of fortune. This connection was supposed to stay together. It was not supposed to be played with, but it was. Both of you played. Both of you did. But you are this person's everything, and this person is your everything. Okay, very rare connection. But Five of Coins is here because of the playing, the manipulation, the you call me once, I'll call you 4 times. I visit you today. I stay for 2 days. I make up a reason to leave. Now I'm leaving. All of that stuff caused your Five of Coins. Divine's like, well, what do you want me to do? You know, you've played games with what I gave you. It's like Divine saying the gift I gave you, you played with. You played with the connection. You prayed for it and played with it. Right? And we know with the Lovers in reverse, you're no longer together. We can see that, right? Six of Swords. Someone moved on quickly because it's games going on. And the person is still watching you on social media. They're trying to understand how to come back to you because they realize they messed up. They realize this was the opportunity that is no longer. I mean, look. It's no longer. There's still love, but these three right here tell you everything you need to know. I feel like you in the tribe watching, even if you're watching for a family member, I feel like someone is watching for a family member also. You see how my cards are a mess up here? You see it's a mess all over the place? That's how this connection was. That's how this connection was. And that's why Oracle says, let go. Not let go of the relationship, not let go of the feelings, let go of the games that were being played. These are all game cards. These are all games. And the games that you did caused the connection to suffer. This person, look, there's marriage out here. Hold on. Let me get the contract card again. Here it is. Two of Coins is here. There's marriage on the table. Do you know how many readings on this channel do not give the marriage card? This reading, all over the place, yes. Because that's the energy in your relationship. It's all over the place. It's like no one was, that's it. Thank you, Divine. No one was leading in this relationship. Everyone was reacting to the other person. You can't react in a relationship. You got to have a calm one, and then you'll probably have a crazy one. But the crazy one will eventually become calm, and then the calm one can be crazy. It has to go back and forth, yin and yang. It has to. Marriage is up here, guys. It's up here. It's up here. You just have to stop. You just have to let go of all these games and all these decisions that don't make any sense. You have to let go of them. And in letting go of them, maybe you should, I want to see Hierophant. And I've been saying that too. Maybe you should reach out to someone to ask them to help you. Kind of help you get this energy together. Because I think whoever this is, you are able to move on. Five of Swords is in the reverse. You can move on from whatever hurt you guys created. And that's something else I want to talk about. The hurt that's here, it's a hurt that was created in the relationship. Like there's no real trauma here. It's whatever the two of you created together. Okay? So it's like you both got together just to mess with each other, basically. I mean, that's what I'm seeing here. So that's for let go. And let go does not mean let go of the relationship. It means let go of your ego. Let go of your ego. Let go of the games. Let go of your insecurities. Just let go of it and surrender yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Surrender yourself to someone. Because the divine connection, the connection that you have right now, it is divinely guided, and it's supposed to be. But because we're humans, we do human things to sabotage. And because we do, the reading started out by Divine saying, let go. And some people think, oh, let go of the relationship. No, not in all cases. For the read I just did, let go of you, of your pride. Let go of what is holding you back. Let go of it. Okay? And you'll see in that process, you can call back whoever is meant for you. If you're calling them back and they don't answer, then the two of you have done enough. There's no more to be done. But I don't get that in this reading. I get there's a lot more to be done. We're going to look at unlikely. Okay, so that was let go. We're going to look at unlikely now. Whatever question you asked, you got the answer unlikely. It could have been, is this relationship over? It said unlikely, right? So let's see. Let's build on unlikely. I don't know what unlikely is because I did not ask a question of unlikely. Unlikely, remember, came up this way. I turned it this way, right? And even if you look, these are two chords, okay? This is important. Look, Nine of Swords is on the bottom. These are two chords here, like braided chords. Here's the moon behind it, right? Moon rules emotions, love, that sort of thing. Look at the cord. The cord's pulling, 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 and it hasn't broken yet. That's what I'm telling you. This is not over. And that's someone's eye, basically, on the outside. See, that's their eye. So they're still watching you. They're looking at you, okay? So let's see. What is this unlikely for the community, for the tribe? What is this unlikely talking about? What is this unlikely talking about? And yes, I will do yes, no's after this. What is this? Came right back out. Crossing. Nine of Swords. Crossing. Which means someone has sleepless nights, but their nights are getting better. They might be coming to a decision. They might be coming to a decision. Let's see. What about unlikely? Oops. Thanks. Yeah. What about unlikely? It says walking away. Yeah, they're not done. They're not done and you're not done. So it's unlikely they're going to walk away. You see how that changes? How it's not always like, it's unlikely you'll be with them. No, it's unlikely this person's going to walk away, right? They're in their Nine of Swords. They're making a decision. Nine of Coins. This person has money. They have resources, right? So they're not going to come back because of the money or the resources. They have their own. Okay. Also remember, if this is a masculine that you're reading about or you're looking about, the masculine, when he is in low resources, is very undecisive. That masculine is not making the moves they need to make. They're not thinking clearly because their money is not good. Once they get stable, once they get their money together, then they may come back for you, okay? I don't know where that accent just came from. I don't know. I'm channeling somebody. Who knows? Yeah, look, Magician came back, but in the upright. Yeah, there you go. Someone is making a decision on Nine of Swords. Unlikely, right? So your question could have been, is he going to walk away? Is she going to walk away? Unlikely, right? Yes, here we go. See how it just changes? One energy to the next. So let go was kind of like a spanking. Let go was like, look, stop playing the games, okay? I set y'all up for a reason, okay? Now we're on unlikely. So there is a choice here. Someone's coming to it. Nine of Swords is crossing. That means they have more nights of rest than they do of anguish, okay? Is there more energy? There's too many cards. Is there more energy on the Six of Cups, please? More energy on the Six of Cups. Queen of Coins. Yep. Yep. So there's a Queen of Coins. There's a woman that has money. She's in feminine energy. She's not the Empress because she has some issues, but she's kind of waiting. She's not chasing. She's not going to chase. She's waiting. And that's exactly what she needs to do. Stay in her feminine energy. You know, these men, they will expect you to chase. They will run you around the world if you let them. Nope, you just stand still. Because the way I look at it, you got to come past me one more time. You got to come past me one more time. Look, Devil in reverse. Now, that's the only card I'm a little concerned about because it means there's no change. But it also means that there's a rebirth. So, you know, you can take it however you need to take it, right? But it's in the reverse. In the reverse is no change. Okay? And it says no rebirth, which also can mean the relationship can go back to its toxic ways. It may not change. Who knows? Page of Swords. Yeah, they're still watching. But they're watching with intention under unlikely. Right? So your question could have been, is this person, you know, stalking my page? And it said unlikely. They're not stalking. They're watching. They're gathering information. You see how that can change? Just with your perspective, right? But they are watching you. They are. They're gathering information about you. They want to see when I leave or when I left, what happened. Okay, like what happened. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. Everything is kind of clear to you now. I'm getting that someone is coming up out of energy of confusion and they're coming into energy of clarity. Clarity, okay? Can I have another energy, please? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune's back. Now, in this energy of unlikely, thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit a like. When you're in this energy of unlikely, guess what happens? Wheel of Fortune's on your side. Because I'm getting intuitively, you stood up for yourself in this relationship. You're in no contact. This read is for somebody that is currently in no contact. You stood up for yourself just by not contacting, not willing to play these games. Wow, that's a lot. But you became the magician when you were ready to do that. You took control. Someone is losing sleepless nights, but they are losing less sleepless nights. That's why it's in crossing, right? Crossing energy always means it hasn't settled yet. Okay. All right. Can I have some energy in this Queen of Coins? What about it for this Queen of Coins, please? Right. So someone in the Queen of Coins energy is losing hope. It's like, it's not like you're done. It's like you're losing hope in this person. You're losing hope. So even if they came back, let me see. Intuitively, I'm getting that you wouldn't be open to it. Yeah, you're ruling with your emotions, and I would say rule with your logic. Because men, and I'm getting this is a masculine we're talking about, men are very logical. Even when they play little games, they're logical with it. King of Cups in reverse, yeah. He's not thinking of his emotion. He's thinking, this is a strategy, because this reading is connected to let go. This is a strategy he's doing. It's a strategy. Think of it as Survivor. Think of it as Survivor, okay? Yeah, Death in the reverse also. So you got the Devil in reverse. You got Death in reverse, okay? I don't see negativity here with this, except for this one, right? When you're leading with your logic and not your love. But that's a man for you. I mean, you can't change that. King of Swords. Yeah, he's in his King of Swords energy. He's angry because you're not chasing him. You're not, and this could be any gender, right? This could be any gender. But the person that I am reading for, this is a masculine or someone in masculine energy. It could be a feminine who identifies as a masculine, right? Because I'm seeing a lot of these Queen of Coins come out. I'm seeing a lot of different energies that would lend more to feminine. But it's still that person is in masculine energy. They are King of Swords. They are King of Swords. Okay? That's how they feel now towards you. Because again, you're not chasing. You're not chasing. And Divine seems less angry, but Divine did ruin this connection And as we saw in Let Go, Divine ruined the connection because you were playing games. Both of you were playing games with something he put together. So Divine's like, you know what? They want to play games and they don't have it. Look, Emperor in reverse. Yeah. This is the Emperor we're talking about. When he's in reverse, it means one or two things. One, he is not the man he's supposed to be right now. And we talked about financially, if a man is not where he's supposed to be, he's going to be a jerk, okay, financially. Also, Emperor in reverse could signify a female who thinks she's or who projects herself in masculine energy. So this could be a female that you are in a relationship with, but she sees herself as a man, right? Seven of coins in reverse. Yeah, this person doesn't have money. They don't have resources. Yeah, seven of swords. That's their problem. They don't have resources. And sometimes people back off when they don't have resources because, yep, this is your lover I'm talking about. Yep. Two of Cups. They still have love for you. But right now, everything that makes them a masculine or identify as a masculine is in reverse. Everything. Yeah. They're not in a good position right now. Let me get one more. Yeah, Page of Staff. But guess what? With the Page of Staff, they're not far from you. They're not done. They're just trying to get themselves together. They're trying to get themselves together. I don't want to say wait because you got to do what you got to do. But that's what this connection is doing. This person is just dealing with a lot right now. Does it mean they're not in a relationship with someone else? No. Temperance, right? I said not to wait. I don't know. I'm not telling you to wait. Look, Divine said that's part of the plan. Just wait. Who knows? Does it mean this person's not in a relationship? No, it does not. This person can easily be with someone else, but they are not, their heart is not with them. They're just, like I say, they could just be a hole. They could just be something to put something in. It doesn't matter. Some people it does matter. And if it matters to you, then if it matters to you that this person maybe is in a relationship with someone else, and it's not really a relationship, it's just like convenience. Like this is what I need and you're here and you have the equipment. So I need to make sure you're happy so I can get it. Or they're getting resources from this person. If that bothers you, then, you got to do what you got to do. Four of Swords fell out. Any more energy on the Page of Staff? Yep, told you. In a relationship. They're in a relationship. They're entertaining other people. But remember, in entertaining other people, it's not like it's love, right? And if they're masculine or in masculine energy, that makes a big difference. They're not in love. It's just, I have a need. You have the equipment. I want to experience it with you. That's it. But they are still thinking about you. We see the Nine of Swords is this way. They're still thinking about you. They're still thinking. Four of Swords, right? There's part of that energy here of like, what did I do? I messed up again, basically. Okay. So it's up to you how you feel about them entertaining other people. It's up to you how you feel about it. Okay. Me personally, I wouldn't care. Queen of Cups. Yeah. This is you. Queen of Cups. Even if you're masculine, you can be embodying feminine energy. This is you. You're the Queen of Cups. You're not the Empress. And the reason you're not going to be the Empress is because the two of you in the beginning messed this connection up that Divine put together. So Divine's not going to show you the Empress. See? Not going to show you the Empress. Because that's not... Divine's mad. The only card of royalty that came up was the Emperor, and it came up in reverse. Right? The Divine is angry because Divine put this together on purpose, and the two of you messed it up. So in Divine's eye, you're never going to come out as the Emperor or the Empress until this is fixed. You got to fix this. How? I don't know. Divine needs you to fix it. Even if fixing it means forgive yourself, forgive them, maybe have a cup of coffee, your last cup of coffee, cup of tea, smoothie, whatever it is you want, and just say, we really messed up, and where are we going from here? That's still fixing it, okay? Hermit was in reverse. Neither one of you are in Hermit. Yeah, you guys are still, it's like you're still playing games with each other. Nobody's in Hermit. Nobody's reflecting. Nobody. Everyone's just moving through life. Everyone's just moving. Emperor's still in reverse. You're regretting it. You're regretting the relationship ending. You know this person means something to you. They're your heart. The person knows they mean something to you too. You made them happy, but yet they're out entertaining other people. You see what I'm saying? You guys are young. This is young energy here. You're young because everyone's just like, oh, I know I'm hurt, and I know you hurt me, but I'm gonna pretend I'm okay. But I'm looking at you with the side of my eye. Nobody is in Hermit. Somebody needs to go into Hermit so you can figure out what's going on. But Divine is going to tell you to fix it. Ace of Coins. Someone has money coming to them. Money. Could be a paycheck. But it's money. Okay, one more. Yeah, Five of Staff. You're fighting. That's what I'm saying. This is conflict. You're fighting. The two of you are still fighting. That's why you're not in Hermit. You're fighting without fighting. You're fighting without fighting. Okay, let me see what the masculine is saying, because I'm just like done at this point. I'm like, why are we playing with what Divine gave us? Divine said, you prayed, you asked for this connection, you cried about this connection. You said, I will be the best person on earth. I love this person and blah, blah, blah. And Divine said, okay, here, let me send you your mate. Let me send you your forever person. And Divine sent it, and guess what happened? Two people playing games. Now the connection has an issue. Yeah, that's why Divine sent that tower. Yeah, see, look. Blessed reading. Remember I said, y'all got to get this together. And it says console. Yes. Console. Get it back together. Whatever you need to do. And I don't know what you need to do because I don't know. Sexual polarity in the reverse. It's saying you don't need to be intimate to get it together, but you do need to console each other. You're both hurting. Both of you are hurting. Somebody felt imprisoned by this connection. Right? Felt imprisoned. It's the connection. One more, please. Is there one more for this connection? One more, please. I think I just get frustrated when I see what Divine has done to put together people, and people just people. We just people. We just human. And then we sit there and cry that no one loves us. It's like, did you just see what Divine gave you? Did you see it? I saw it. Friendship, yeah. So that's potentially the end of this. You're going to be friends. Right? So Epiphany is in reverse. No one has understood the answer. Maybe this reading is bringing it home to you to understand the answer, to understand what you did and the part you played. Maybe that's what this reading is for. Because this has been a hard reading. I know it is. I know it's hard because it's not spirit guide. I'm not as nice and everything else as I normally am. I get it. But you know what? I had to do that. Spirit pushed me to act like that so you can get that the person you have recently gone into no contact with, the person that you have recently ended with, was the person Divine sent for you, potentially. If you don't have anyone, if it's a friend you went into no contact with, that is the person also. Remember, our people don't just show up as boyfriend and girlfriends. They show up as best friends. They show up as co-workers. They show up as EMT drivers. They show up as firefighters. They show up in your life how they are. It is the connection that you build that makes them shift into a different category. Someone is not getting, again, it's no hermit. So this is really hermit. This is the hermit card. No one's gone into reflection. Someone felt imprisoned, right? And it's going to end up in a friendship. It's going to end up in a friendship if this is not put together. Let me see about this friendship. Tell me more about this friendship that it's going to potentially end up in. Oops. And I do not like being mean to my subbies, but somebody, it just got me angry. It's like divine put it together and we just ignoring it. Yeah, superhero and proud. Exactly. Someone's using their ego to say, you don't matter to me. I'm good without you. That's your pride. That's a lie, though. It's a lie. You miss this person. So tell them. Tell them you miss them. All they could say is so or ignore you. And if they do, then I'm done. If they do, then you know who they are. And patience came out. That's exactly what's going to help your relationship is patience. Because the two of you have done a lot of damage. It can be reversed. This can be reversed. Especially with the Nine of Swords crossing. It could be reversed. But you have to be patient. You got to wait. Because right now, both of you are living in your ego. Both of you think you are baddies. You do. Got to be patient, okay, guys? All right, so that ends that quick reading. If there are questions specifically about your situation, you didn't see that in the cards, you can write the question in the chat, and I will get to you. And, yeah, so thank you so much for watching the reading. I'm sorry that it was so, hard, but it had to be. Had to be. Somebody messed something up, divine put together. Had to be. Hopefully this reading will invigorate you. Doesn't mean call them right away. Some of you have to call. Some of you don't. You have to do what your intuition's telling you to do. But I'm letting you know it wasn't just them. It was you too. It was both the behaviors together caused this disconnect. Caused people not to want to talk to each other. Caused a connection that was divinely ordered to be done. Both of you did it. So there's not one person, oh, woe, it's me. No, it was you two. It was you two. But both of you were playing games. The good part is you now realize that the games don't get you anywhere. Games get you silly prizes. They get you silly prizes. In this case, the prize was not to be with the person that you're upset about now, that you're longing for now. Okay? So fix it. Get out there and fix it, okay? All right, are there any questions? Any questions? If not, I'm going to hop off the live. I'll give it like 3 more minutes. Destiny. Yep. That relationship was your destiny. Yep. And again, it doesn't mean you can't fix it. Please don't think that. It just means it may take a little longer. You may have to bare your soul. You may have to, and he has to also. The person in masculine energy, please don't go back and throw yourself at their feet. Don't do that. I mean, if you have to, you have to. But try to save that one for the last trick, right? You got to let them know that they caused it too. It wasn't just you. They did it too. Okay? And I just say use love and use humility. Use love as your measure. Not ego. Use love as your measure, right? Once you use love as your measure, guess what? All things are possible. Okay? All right, everyone, that's it. There are no questions. I will see you later. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye.